Hello everyone and welcome to Advanced English Conversation. Today's conversation revolves around the expression take something with a pinch of salt. Well, when we don't exactly or completely believe what someone else is saying, or an article or a speech or the news or any other source of information, we are actually taking that source of information or article or speech with a pinch of salt. We have our doubts about what we are hearing or viewing. We are skeptical. We doubt the reliability of what we are reading or hearing. So when we take something with a pinch of salt, means we shouldn't be totally serious about what we are viewing or hearing. For example, these two girls are gossiping about their friend Alice. The first one says, Alice says she's gonna quit her job and starts her own business. The other one says, you must take anything she says with a pinch of salt. She doesn't always tell the truth. So for them, Alice isn't serious about what she says. So whatever Alice says shouldn't be taken seriously. We need to be we should be skeptical about the reliability of Alice and Alice's sources. So we should take what she says with a pinch of salt. Another example, these guys are talking about the elections. The first one says, wow, this guy is promising to make public transportation free for all citizens. His friend says, well, before elections, all parties make a lot of promises. They are best taken with a pinch of salt. So according to this guy, what politics, especially when they are candidates, what they promise the population shouldn't be taken seriously. Because once they take their position, once they are in office, they're gonna forget all what they promised or most of their promises. So it's better not to totally believe or completely believe all their promises. Another example, this guy says, did you read the new announcement about parking fees? His friend says, I did, but I took it with a pinch of salt. So this guy believes that his company isn't serious about parking fees. So he has doubts, he doubts the reliability of the announcement, so he isn't taking the announcement seriously. Let's now move on to the conversation. George, I truly pity Mike. This guy is completely dominated by his wife. She simply leads him around by the nose. Carl, you are such a pushover. Who filled you in on that? Take what you hear in your department with a pinch of salt. George, what do you mean? Carl, Mike does have a mind of his own, but his wife is putting the screws on him after she caught him in the act of cheating on her. George, yeah, they used to be at odds and never see eye to eye. Carl, Mike is so devious, he'll stand up for himself one way or another. Vocabulary. Lead someone by the nose. To completely control someone. A pushover, a person who is easy to overcome or influence. Fill someone in on, to give someone extra or missing information. Have a mind of one's own. Be capable of independent opinion or action. Put the screws on someone, to force somebody to do something, especially by frightening and threatening them. Cheat on someone, to secretly have a relationship with someone other than your husband, wife, or partner, at odds, in conflict, or at variance. See eye to eye, be in full agreement, stand up for oneself, to speak or act in support of. Thank you so much for watching and see you in another advanced conversation.